the previous video, I talked about solving quadratic equations using factorization method. In this video, we're going to talk about solving a quadratic equation using formula. Now enjoy, and if you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe. Okay, so which formula am I talking about? If you're asked to solve quadratic equation using formula, so this is the formula. So this is the formula where you say x equals to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. What are these a, b, c? So now let's look at this question here where you have x squared minus 6x plus 8 equals to 0. So 8 here is always our constant, it doesn't have x. B is always this one here, the coefficient of x. And the coefficient of x squared, that's always a. So in this case now, we're going to replace all these numbers so that we get the right answer. Okay. So in that case now, here we have minus b. So we have minus 6 plus minus the square root of b, that is 6 squared, minus 4 times 1 times 8 over coefficient of a here is 1 over 1. So that 2a is 2 times 1, which is 2. In this case now we have minus 6 plus minus 36 square root of 36 minus 32 over 2. So as we continue, you realize that now we have that is square root of 4, because that 6 minus that one is going to be 4. We have here minus 6 plus minus square root of 4 equals to 2. That is equivalent to saying minus 6 plus or minus 2 equals over 2. So that's the value of x. So now here we can choose 2. We're going to find the two values of x. So x is going to be equal to, either we say 6 minus 6 plus 1 plus 2 equals to over 2, or x is going to be minus 6 minus 2 over 2. Those are the options that we have here. Now, if we do this, we're going to have here minus 4 over 2, which is equals to minus 2. Or, otherwise, we take this one, it's going to be minus 8 over 2. So that's going to give us minus 4. So those are the values of x. In that, the value of x is going to be minus 2 and minus 4. In that case, now we're talking about, we're saying those are two numbers. If you multiply both of them, minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 will give you positive 8. And if you subtract them, that is, if you add them, minus 2 minus 4 will give you minus 6. So now let's take the other question here, the second one, which is about x squared minus 14x plus 49. And let's find out what answer we'll get from that. So here, you remember again, we say x is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2. So here we have 14. So we're going to have minus 14 plus or minus, then we have 14 squared minus 4 times 1 times 49 over 2. So in this case, we have here, look, minus 14 plus or minus. So here, the funny thing is that we have, this actually was 14 squared. So 14 squared is 196. But 4 times 49 is also 196. So we have 196 here, all over 2. So what we're going to have here is, that's going to be 0. We're going to have here minus 14 plus minus square root of 0 over 2. And after that, we're going to do we're going to remain here with 14 minus 14 plus 0 over 2, or minus 14 minus 0. So this one is actually the same, just similar. So what we're going to say here is that x equals to, so that is going to be minus 14 over 2. So we're going to have here minus 7. And also this side also will give us x is equal to minus 7. So that is proven in the fact that when you say minus 7 minus, like plus minus 7 will give you minus 14. And if you multiply minus 7, multiply by minus 7 will give you 49. So that is something that we need to really, really think about. So that is proven. So now I want us to do the last two, because these last two are very nice training ground. We can train with them because now for them, they have the coefficient of A. That's going to be fun to work with. So if we take here these two numbers, so we're going to say we have our B, which is minus 12, plus minus square root of minus 12 squared minus 4 times A, which is 4, times B, which is 9, over 2A, which is 2 times 4. So here we have minus 12 plus minus 144 minus, so we have here 36 times 4, 36 times 4, which gives us again 140. So that is 36 times, so that is, yeah, so that also gives us 144. So here we have then over 8. In this case, now we're going to say minus 12 plus minus, again, square root of 0 over 8. So as we look at this, we're going to say, okay, yeah, so here we have 12. So minus 12 over 8, but that's the only thing, because now here we have 0. And then the only thing we can do here is to look at minus 12 over 0, 8. So that's going to be what's supposed to give us the answer. So we are going to say here 4 goes here 2, and 4 goes here 3 times. So here we have minus 3 over 2. So this is equal to minus 1.5. So that's how you get the value of x. So that's how you get the value of x. Now, the last one, I will take another pen so that it still remains there. But then, so let's say this one here, we know our B is positive, our C is negative, and we have A here as. So there we're going to say minus 14 plus or minus square root of, that is 14 squared, minus 4 times 5 times 3 over 2 times 5. So here we have here minus 14 plus or minus square root of, here is 196 minus 20. So this is 20 plus that one is going to give us 60 all over 10. In this case, now we have minus 14 plus or minus a square root of 136. So this is 36 over 10. So so the square root of 136 is 11 is equal to 11.66. So here we are having 14 minus 14 plus or minus 11.66 all over 2, all over 10. So in this case, now we can say, what's the value of 11? So here it's going to be if we say minus 14 plus 11.66, so here, so that's going to be one value of x, and the other value of x will be minus 14 minus 11.66. Here, I'm going to get here minus 25.66. Remember, this is still over 10, okay? Also, this is over 10. So let's just make it up. So that we know that 14 minus 14 plus 11 will give us 2.34 over 10. And also, and this one is going to give us 2.566. It's the value of x. And here up is going to be 0.3. Yeah, so two values of x are going to be x. Yeah, so two values of x are going to be 0.234. Another one is going to be minus 2.566. And then you get the value for x. So that is all I had today for you. Thank you so much for listening to this video. This is how we do the equation. We're using a formula. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel so that you learn more about maths. Okay, thank you so much and have a nice time. Bye-bye.